A room with a view of the whole city, fashion luxury, that's what he's got pretty.
I have been on the road with Sixt again, and I can really say yes, it has become difficult. So, car rental companies are really only interesting for business trips today. If you have a company, a big company, and someone needs a thing like that at the airport, just the fees plus airport fees plus extra insurance, full insurance, double full insurance, triple full insurance, and so on, to make sure you are covered from all liabilities. You pay, let's say, around $400 for a mid-range car for one day. And I mean, there used to be weekend rates, I remember. It was just fantastic. You can't get that anymore. I believe they have completely abolished these weekend rates. And now I have the highest status here again. I also have the highest status with Avis, but it's the same. So the quality is not a big difference. So I flew from Hamburg to Bonn, Cologne, and I have to say, this airport is just 1,000 messes of something. I really didn't like it at all. Cologne-Bonn Airport, what a nightmare. Well, there is a review about it too. You can check it out again. And I have now been with Sixt. Then I arrived there and of course everything is well signposted. They really have extreme advertising at Cologne-Bonn Airport. Yes, but in the end you arrive there, and it's always like that with walking up and down. Then you are finally there. And just this booking, that's why I wanted to come back to it and make another current video. This booking was really so frustrating, not because it doesn't work, but because it's just too expensive. I find that when I book a Sixt story today and have the highest status, and then I receive such a response after I have written to them about this. What is it? Platinum service, as it is called. Yes, we checked your card and so on, and the status is all recorded. However, if you want a navigation system, that's another 3 levels higher, and you have to pay extra for that. They just want to make more money, and that's what bothers me. So it refers to these service stories and under the dear customer approach, which Sixt really had at the beginning. The early days of Sixt were good. They were really good times. I enjoyed driving with Sixt. Back then, I rented a car at least 100 times. At the moment, I hardly rent a car anymore because it's just madness. I get a chauffeur, then I'm free, or I take a taxi. But this story about these rental situations is really a nightmare. After I finished the booking and confirmed it, I was hoping to at least get a good upgrade. Or is the navigation system automatically included? Because honestly, what was that 34 euros for the navigation system? Are they crazy? Or is it just something that costs a lot? Yes. And just this at the airport is partly 140 just for the airport fee. It's madness. And I looked into it. When you book it in the city, they have this trick where they raise the price. This means that while you don't have this airport fee included, they practically increase the price for this car. That means it doesn't matter whether you book at an airport or in the city. It was different in the past. Everything was different. Sorry, for me, it's just a bit like this. They really want to squeeze money out of us, and that's it. And that's only for these business people. Then it doesn't matter what it costs. And when I arrived in Bonn, Cologne, Willis was a nice employee. I immediately asked him, "What do you have for me? Do you have something nice?" And he said, "Yes, we have a really great Passat for you." I thought it was like a baby carriage, a family car, and I wondered, how is that possible? Then I had to vent a little to him, and he somehow understood that too. And then he said, "Look, we have an Audi A here. It's automatic, has navigation, and I would say 2001. We'll do that for you for the 2 days." I think that's nice. It was really great now, and yet they are already so trained. Yes, do they want to return it filled up, or should we fill it up for them? There's always money involved. It's just like with the Americans. So it's really just about Sixt and the car rental companies trying to squeeze as much money out of us as possible. It's no longer about service. And above all, when I think of that slogan, economy prices for luxury limousines, I have to say it's all a joke. It's all advertising. That's really just advertising. And Sixt is really good at that. So the Sixt advertising is really fantastic, but the performance, the service is underground, so extremely bad and gives me no joy at all. From my side, I can say there was a good employee in Bonn. Thank you for your personal commitment to that. That was true service. The overall booking experience at Sixt did not satisfy me. In the future, I will book fewer such rental cars.